Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this YouTube video. Welcome to the Bitcoin Family YouTube channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. On the back, you can see a beautiful spot on the beach over there. Oh, there is the house, and there are the beautiful beds. Yes, this is not going to be Bam Bam Beach. This is going to be called Shades of Grey. I'm not allowed to say 50 Shades of Grey because I think it's 50 Shades of Grey, but he's calling the beach where Shades of Grey. His name is Paulo. You've seen Paulo many times at Bam Bam Beach last year. Paulo is the one that I introduced to Bitcoin 4 years ago, and he started to accept Bitcoin on the beach at that time. Now he's opening his bar. I'm not opening Bam Bam Beach because I had too many issues with the government and all that stuff. I don't want to do that anymore. So now I'm gonna open a Bam Bam Vibe over here. So this place is gonna accept Bitcoin. This place will have some recognition for Bam Bam beach lovers. This place will of course have me here many times because I live there, and the beach bar is there. So it's very close by, and I will always be there. If you're coming to go here to pay with Bitcoin and celebrate some Bam Bam beach vibes and talk about Bitcoin blockchain and life, then just let me know. I will make sure that I will be here because it's like a 2-minute walk for me, and that's why this bar is perfect to become the new Bam Bam beach hub. Let's call the hub. It's not going to be a bar, it's going to be a hub with one special bed. And you can already see it. There's one darker bed than the other one. That one is going to be the Bam Bam beach bed. Yes, you will recognize it directly when you walk this bridge. Location is already on Google Maps. Now, that was everything about life and the beach here in Portugal, which is amazing life. Now I'm going to show a few charts to you guys that you need to see at the moment about Bitcoin, because people are starting to freak out again because Bitcoin might crash to zero. Now, let's go into those charts. 1 second. Chart. On the 4-hour chart, you can see that the green candles are creating a long signal over there, and we are now closing almost above the yellow stepping line. That will happen probably in 7 minutes and 17 seconds. That candle will close above the yellow stepping line. On the bottom, we can still see a little bit blue and yellow, so that's not a confirmation of a long. It should be green. And there, totally on the bottom, we can see that the white line start to curl up again, and the blue line is already above it. So if we get those confirmations, that could be a very beautiful entry for that long, because the long could take all the way up to that level, 28k, the top of the Bollinger Band. That's for all the short-term people, guys. Yes, a beautiful long on the 4-hour maybe. Now, let's go into the more important charts. This one is the first one. This chart is showing you the circulating supply of Bitcoin. You can see where we are. That's where it says you are here. So you are not even at 95%. And we need to go to 100%. And the 100% will take all the way till the year 2140. That is when the last Bitcoin will be mined, in the year 2140. That will be the 32nd halving. We are now just before the 4th halving. Then we get the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, all the way up to the 32nd halving before all Bitcoins are in the market and completely mined. So it will be the year 2140. We won't probably be around there anymore, or somebody needs to invent something that we can live forever. So it's very important to understand that we are completely in the beginning. There's a lot of upwards movement and potential for Bitcoin. Now, the second chart is this one, because everyone is always talking about energy here, energy there. Look, we can see that the hash rate is going up tremendously. That's that gray line. More and more Bitcoins mining capacity is going into the market. So the hash rate is growing, which means more miners, more mining capacity, which should lead to more use of energy, but it doesn't, as you can see in the pinkish line. From 601, we are now down to 300. So the Bitcoin mining emissions intensity is going down. So people are always saying Bitcoin is bad for the environment. It's not bad, because there is more Bitcoin mining, there's more hashing power, and there is less emission intensity, as you can see on the pinkish line, which is very good. And that will go lower and lower and lower. And if you look at this chart, then you can understand why you should be in Bitcoin, because that is not a Ponzi. The left part of the chart, that's the Ponzi. That's the unlimited supply, not backed by anything, and centrally controlled by a government. And it's hugely being pumped into the market, and there is nothing backing it. And it's called dollar or euro or any other fiat. The right side is Bitcoin. That is that beautiful system that is built into a blockchain with a limited supply of 21 million, with a fixed supply. It's backed by energy that is becoming cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, and nobody can centrally control it. Very important. Now, next one. also very important is that people are still always discussing with me like, Didi, but we could also buy gold. Yes, you could buy gold, but also understand that we don't even know what the supply of gold is. Say and call a number which we could think that would be on the Earth, but what is there on all other planets and asteroids? Can we mine gold over there? Because the mining of gold is going to become more cheaper, like you can see on this one. We started with $85,000 and $216,000 per kilogram in mining cost. That means the shuttle going to an asteroid or a planet, mining gold and bringing it back to Earth, that would be $85,000 in 1980. But at the moment we are at a cost of $10 to $20 per kilogram, and the goal now is, for example, with the space elevator, the thing that you can see completely on the right, should be a few dollars per kilogram. So at that moment the supply of gold is completely changing. It won't be the supply of gold that we are used to. So if the supply of gold is going to go increase tremendously because we can cheaply mine gold from other planets, what will that do to the price? That's exactly why you should believe in a 21st century gold Bitcoin, because that has a limited supply. We cannot go to another planet and mine Bitcoins. Only 21 million Bitcoins coming to the market very slowly, all the way up to 2140. And that is why this Bitcoin is going to be a big thing in the future, not only for me, but for you, but for your children, because it's way better than gold or any asset that we have been using in humankind history. At least that is what I think. It's not financial advice, but I would buy Bitcoin at the moment because we are going to go into a beautiful bull run, bringing Bitcoin probably for the first time in history above 100K, and that is amazing to see. And yes, we all said 100K in the previous bull run as well. Yeah, it was 30K less. This time, probably it will be 30K more than that 100K. Now, that was everything for today. I hope you really enjoyed it. I need to go home because they're palming new trees in the garden. If you did enjoy this video, give the video a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. What do you think about the charts? What do you think about Bitcoin? What do you think about the bar? Are you coming to spend and drink some time with me there on the beach bar? You can even come by train. Look here, this is where the train stops now. The train is stopping a little bit more that way or a little bit more that way, but we have a parking space over here. You can come and have a drink at Shades of Grey, not 50 Shades, but just Shades of Grey at the Bam Bam Beach Vibe part of that beautiful beach bar, and have some drinks and Bitcoin chat. Thank you for watching. Hopefully see you tomorrow again. Bam.